It's Michelle Percival from Percival Property, and I'm so excited. We've just put the sold buy on this magnificent home at 114 Hibbard Drive in beautiful Port Macquarie on the magnificent banks of the Hastings River. What an absolutely stunning home this was, and I was so privileged to sell this property on behalf of my beautiful owners, Paul and Mary McCarthy. Now, Paul and Mary and I share a long history. I've known Paul and Mary for more than 20 years, having first looked after them in a sale and then having known them through their business, Paul McCarthy Advertising. It was an absolute thrill and an absolute privilege to sell this magnificent home.
Yeah, hi, we're Paul and Mary McCarthy. We've been here in this location for 31 years. We moved here in 1989 when we started our marketing company here in Port Macquarie. And Mary and I and our whole family have been part of that experience living and working here in Port Macquarie. And we love this house. We just decided we wanted to do something different. And so that was our motivation for doing this.
I think there was times we had doubts about whether we were taking the right path, and you were always, Michelle, always positive, and you always had the right answer, it seemed, to take us on this journey, so as to speak. And so I think we felt very comfortable with all the decisions that you sort of sometimes made for us when we were a little bit hesitant.
From a marketing background, we really understand that Percival Properties understands marketing and understands the detail and the strategy and the delivery of marketing, I believe, better than anybody else here in Port Macquarie. I think with a dedicated team that you've got for film, photography, writing, it's an in-house team, and you go to the extra length to achieve high quality marketing. And marketing, you know, with this property, we had to make quite a substantial investment into marketing, and we looked at a national campaign to do this. And if you're going to be in a national campaign, you've got to have high quality imagery, and the execution needs to be good as well. So that's why we went with Percival's. Finding that type of buyer for us, you've done a great job. And as we said, it was national, and we had people from largely all over Australia who have looked at it. And I think the results it achieved on that marketing, on your website, was just extraordinary. So it was a great result.
And I think what was important for me was that I wanted someone to purchase this house and to love it as much as we have for the last 30 years, or even the location, if you could say that. And I would like them to be a place where they love, and I think that you've assured us that that is the case, so that even made it better for us. But for me, it's more about the person we're dealing with. Our real estate agent should be someone that we relate to, that we have a great sort of connection, bond together, and also that you can walk in here anytime and feel comfortable, and we can approach you the same way. Besides knowing that you are going to do the best job possible for us, and that you've done. So thanks, Michelle.
The outstanding result that this property has achieved reflects the strength of this market here in Port Macquarie, and is certainly a record sale for Port Macquarie this year. From my perspective as an agent of more than 36 years, having worked through some extreme market conditions, what I see as Port Macquarie's future is nothing but incredibly positive. This result should give people and the town enormous confidence moving forward. We're seeing enormous amounts of inquiry come into this area during this crisis. We're seeing people wanting to move out of cities all over Australia to come to our magnificent town. And look at this behind me, why wouldn't you? What an amazing town that we are so fortunate to be part of. Moving forward, we'd love to talk to you about the strategies and the campaign that we engage with this extraordinary home. If you'd like to talk about the market, if you'd like to talk about your plan for the future, we'd love to help you.